You've invested more than you should have into this next NFT project that promised it was gonna solve world hunger, and now you're watching this video to kind of reassure yourself that it's gonna eventually go back up after just experiencing a 90% loss. I don't know personally if it's gonna go back up or not, but I'll show you some statistics on where we are and how we got here. And hopefully with these statistics, it gives you a better idea and understanding of where your portfolio is looking at. It is also important to note that none of this is financial advice, and it is purely just me highlighting what my opinions are and the research I've done. So let's rewind the clocks back. Why does it seem like the glory days of Web3 with ICOs and also NFT projects just starting up left, right, and center, those glory days are just over? Why does it seem like you can't just go on Discord communities and just grab your fellow community member and just go arm side by side, just skipping along? It seems like just randomly the next pump and dump just happened and you really didn't care because you were making so much money from the 8 other investments that you made. Where are those glory days? Let's rewind the clock and relive the past, some might say. In 2020, the number of sales was only 1.42 million. In 2021, the number jumped up to 27.41 million. That is a tremendous jump. Axie Infinity pioneered the way for play-to-earn business models. It also introduced video games and NFTs integrating to produce an actual gaming product. And Dapper Labs just inventing NBA Top Shot to give diehard sports fans a way to get into the space. It is also important to mention that NBA Top Shot generated $955.62 million worth of trade volume since its release in 2020. And not even that long ago, January 2022, OpenSea received a valuation of $13.3 billion. How did we go from sitting on the moon to just coming back down to Earth so quickly? To help this, I'll paint the picture of where we're currently at right now. Since January 2022 to September, trading volume has fell by 97%. $17 billion evaporated into 466 million. Now let's shift the topic from money over to interest now. Google searches for NFTs dropped by 88% in the last year. The number of unique wallets declined by 17% since Q2 to Q3, and 125 hacks account for $3 billion worth, with the most notorious one, the Ronin Bridge hack. So it's safe to say that we're in the winter's market, but as your favorite NFT founder would like to say, it's a builder's market. Now that I shared some statistics on where we are currently and how we got here, I kind of want to give my 2 cents on where I think this industry is going to be leading towards. In my ideal world, I think most people would be investing not for the fiscal value or not even for the speculation, but people are actually investing within the technology like the public ledger or decentralization of whatever they want. But I do think the integration between NFTs and video games are here to stay. I don't even think it's far-fetched to say that even as a CSGO fan, CSGO 2 that's being rumored around could have the integrations of NFTs. It may seem like I have just shit on NFTs for the past few minutes, but let's just highlight the good things that it also has done. Tory Lanez has just disrupted the entire music industry by releasing his album as an NFT. I think the possibility of going to your next concert with your admission being an NFT isn't the most far-fetched thing either. I really do think the exclusivity of some NFTs are worth mentioning as well, as Bored Apes is a pretty good one. If I were to meet another 8 member here in Vancouver, I would instantly have a topic to converse about with them. As I wrap this video up, I want to leave you guys with one new thought. From my perspective, it seems like all these headlines associate Web3, NFTs, crypto, all with the metaverse. Personally, I don't think the metaverse is going to be used in mainstream adoption within the next 10 years minimum, especially with Meta/Facebook trying to pioneer the way of the metaverse to mainstream adoption when they definitely don't have the best reputation with data. I do think a lot of good use cases could arise from the metaverse, but I think we're just way too far from it. But like I mentioned previously, I think there's still a lot of good use cases we could use for NFTs still. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts on where we stand in the NFT space and what you're currently utilizing them for. I also want to thank you guys for coming back to my channel, and I know it's been a long time. Here I am addressing the elephant in the room. It's been more than years, but I'm here to release more Web3 content, and let's just ride with it. Thanks, guys.